It's God's the beat maker.
Hey travelers, hey, it's Tia of Tia Takes the World, and I'm so excited to be coming to you for my first week of the Corona Chronicles. Now, if you just stumbled upon this video or you clicked the link because you're a loyal follower, thank you. I'm so happy that you're here. But let me explain what the Corona Chronicles are about. So I'm an expat. I've been living abroad in the UAE for about 5 years now, Abu Dhabi to be specific. And as of late, I'm sure that you've seen the media going crazy over this new ding pandemic, the coronavirus. So as an expat living abroad, nothing like this has ever happened to me. Even in my life, I don't remember anything like this. I know the swine flu and H1N1, all this stuff like has happened since I've been alive, but I can't remember like how people reacted to it. Granted, social media was not this big whenever I was younger, so now of course everything is like 1,000 times more. So I was just very interested in the fact that like I'm living in the thick of it. I'm abroad, like I'm experiencing things that certain people around the world are not experiencing, and I wanted to share it with you guys as I like to share all of my experiences. So each week for the Corona Chronicles, I'll be updating you guys about my work abroad, about travel abroad, about how I'm dealing with it while I'm living here. And it was one more thing. I can't remember. What was it? Working abroad, travel abroad, what I'm doing. I knew I should have wrote this down. How my life is changing week by week because of the coronavirus. Now, just in the last 24 hours, so many things have changed. Sports have been canceled, like, which is a huge thing. It's March, so March Madness is upon us. Like, everybody was looking forward to the basketball games. The PGA tournaments have been canceled. MLB, baseball, the major leagues of soccer have been canceled. Everything is like crazy right now because of the coronavirus, and I just want to give my little perspective in my corner of the world. So about 2 weeks ago is when it really started to hit the fan. So we were at work, and we kind of just started getting emails and things saying that like different things were shutting down and that we'd be moving to a different way of life. Now, Kuwait, Saudi, Bahrain, Lebanon, and a couple of other different countries had already moved to taking their classes outside of the classroom and taking them online. And if I didn't mention this, I'm a teacher in the UAE. I teach PE. So we kind of were expecting it, but we didn't know to the extent. And then they sent the message that school would be out for a month. So all the teachers rejoiced. And they got us. They said, no, we meant the students won't be in school, but you guys, of course, still have to teach because we're not paying you to sit here and have a vacation. So we're like, cool, you know, distance learning. I thought that I would be exempt because why? I teach physical education. No, it was for everyone. Everyone must teach. So I've been preparing online classes for my kids so that they can learn about PE no matter where they are in the world. And that's okay. I'm cool with it. I love technology. I love learning stuff that's new. So, you know, I've been working with it as it goes. But we were still kind of confused because spring break was at the end of the month. Like, everybody had their travel plans together, had booked up trips. I was going to Cameroon. I was super excited about it. Nope. They sent out messages that said, you guys need to stay put. If you leave the country, here are a couple of things. One, you might not get covered under your insurance if you catch coronavirus somewhere else. Two, you'll be quarantined for 14 days and it's unpaid leave. So you're gonna miss that money and you possibly could risk losing your job. So everybody's pretty much staying put. And then we were like, well, that's cool. So is our spring break the same? Nope, not the same. They moved our spring break up to the beginning of the month. So where some schools like mine, we usually get 2 weeks of spring break, they gave us 1 week. And it wasn't even at the same time that my friends had spring break. So my friends had spring break all last week. They were chilling, partying, turning up, and I was at work. But granted, my job, they did like do us a solid and like made us like cram out work for 2 days. And then after that, if we were finished, then they gave us the rest of the week off. So it was cool. I still got to hang out with my friends and do our thing or whatever. But the coronavirus definitely has like turned things upside down. So we can't travel right now. We travel around the UAE, which is great because there are so many fun things to do, right? Not necessarily. Everything is closing. Everything is shut down. They are banning so many things to stop the spread. Like in the last 72 hours, they've banned shisha in Abu Dhabi. This morning, they closed down the clubs in Abu Dhabi. What else? No sporting events are allowed that hold more than a certain amount of people. So everything is changing like every single day. So where I thought this would be like a nice vacation, is kind of starting to be like, but at the same time, it's okay because I feel like I live in a destination that is a vacation area. So I can always go to the beach. I can always hang out in different places. A lot of my friends are here and we stay close to each other so we can link up and do different things. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of a bummer because you think when you have vacation and with the airlines decreasing their prices and flights, we can travel, right? But no, it's not like that. So the travel ban has definitely been something that I'm just kind of like, it's really like breaking my heart that I can't travel with all of these low fares. Like all of y'all that can travel, I'm super jealous of you because I want to take advantage. But the upside is I get to save money. Yay, saving money for when the flights increase again. So like I said, since we can't travel, we've been coming up with a lot of inventive ways to just have fun with each other while we're stuck here in the country. And on last week, the hashtag trapped in the desert was coined and kind of just blew up, and everybody's been using it and running with it for all the different events. So 2 of my friends threw this dope yacht party in Dubai, and we just all went out and just had a good time. And while I was there, I got to interview 2 different people from 2 different professions. One is a teacher and one is a freelancer, and just kind of get their perspectives on how the coronavirus is affecting them here in the UAE. So we're gonna switch to them. Okay. All right, so now I'm here with my homegirl, Ashley Green. She used to teach out here in the UAE, but now she is a civilian and she works freelance, doing different teacher trainings and things like that. So I just want to know, how has the Corona quarantine, Corona Chronicles affected you?
All right, so in terms of being quarantined, I am able to leave the country and enter the country whenever I want to because I don't have a visa. However, I am a freelance consultant, so I have coaching sessions that I've had to put a pause to currently. I also had different professional learning opportunities in different surrounding countries and even in Dubai that we've had to reschedule. So as a consultant, as a freelancer, I have multiple streams of income, and a few of my streams have been paused. But it's okay because I get to spend time with my family.
Ew, what's up, what's up? Thank you so much, Ashley. You can follow her at
Ashley.s.green.
All of that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so first thing I want to ask is, since the Corona Chronicles have happened, have your travel plans been changed? And if so, how? Change. Another teacher that's affected. I'll get with my sister later.
I would say absolutely. I had plans to bring my mother over here. I haven't seen my mother in a while. I'm a mama's boy. Anyone who knows me knows I love my mom. So I had this like secret like trip planned for her. She only knew that she was coming to Dubai, but I also had like Egypt. I had Morocco and India.
Aww, so sweet.
Many countries planned for. I had photo shoots planned in each of these cities.
Look at
you
you.
know, because I like to make sure my pictures, whenever I'm traveling, it has to look lit.
Yeah.
So, but this time it was really for my mom. I really had a lot of stuff situated for her. Needless to say, I'm still waiting on like over $3,000 worth of money because I still need to get reimbursed for my hotels. I need to get reimbursed for you know, flights, all sorts of things. It's okay. Corona got me now.
Just a little bit.
But we on the boat and we fine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we make it happen.
Black people, we the most innovative people.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
We make like beautiful things come out of nothing.
And out of bad situations every time.
We got a bad situation right now, but it's strange.
Yeah.
We on a boat, we around some lovely black people, we having fun, and I'd rather be quarantined in Dubai rather than anywhere else.
Okay, because this is our spring break location. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was good. That was amazing. Make sure you go follow him at Mr. Flex God on Instagram. This is just a little sneak peek action of what we've been doing to occupy our time since we can't go to work or travel. So as you can see, this virus is just turning the world upside down. I do want to give some tips each week at the end of our Corona Chronicles, just maybe to help you in making decisions on whether you should travel or if it's safe to go anywhere. I would definitely say as tip 1, do your research. There are many maps that you can check and many databases that keep up with the amount of cases in different countries. So check and see how many cases are in the country that you're going to, because that should definitely factor into if you're traveling there. Even though, you know, people are saying, oh, the flu kills more people, don't be stupid. You know, just because Jason kills more people than Michael Myers, that don't mean that you should go with him. You should still be precautious when neither one of them are around. Like, be smart, be safe, you know what I'm saying? So definitely do your research. That's my tip number 1. Tip 2, make sure that you get insurance. Whenever you guys are booking these flights and getting these low fares and things like that, or even when they're not low fares, always get insurance. Number 1, for health. If you go somewhere and get coronavirus, make sure that you are covered whenever you go back home or while you're in the country that you're in. Nobody wants to get stuck in a country and you can't get treatment. No. Don't nobody want to do that? No, don't do that. Check. Get your insurance. Also, you need insurance on your trip, because if they cancel it or if they have to reschedule it, you don't want to lose your money. Or maybe you don't want to get your money back and you want to go another time. Make sure that your insurance covers that. Don't say I didn't tell you. 3, I shouldn't have to say this, but just in case you didn't know, wash your hands. Wash your hands, people. Come on, like, this is kindergarten stuff. Say your ABCs, count to 30, get in between there, clean under your fingernails, you know, do what you have to do to stay healthy. But wash your hands, sneeze in your sleeve, dab on them, cough, sneeze, whatever, in your sleeve, right here, okay? Don't just let your germs spray out to people. So, as the first week of the Corona, why do I keep saying that? The first week of the Corona Chronicles, it's been jam-packed. It's been a lot. I don't even know what could happen next week. I'm super interested to see what's gonna happen in the next 7 days, since so much has happened over just like 72 hours. But I will definitely be checking in with you guys to give you guys another update. Hopefully things will start to get back to normal. Hopefully I won't look like a zombie next week. Who knows? It could be the apocalypse. Nobody knows, but just stay safe and take those measures so that you don't get sick too. Okay? And if you guys have any questions for next week or anything that you want me to answer that maybe I skipped over this week, leave it in the comments, DM me, follow me on Instagram, or follow my Facebook. You can ask me anything that you want and I'll make sure that I answer it. But until next time, take the world.